Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from Santa Clara. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 20. Yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Here we go. Like 80! Hey, mark the screen.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Go ahead.
At the 37-yard line.
On second down, it's Coleman. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ben Gideon came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To throw is Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. Danielle Hunter providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10.
50 wants the money. 50 wants the money. Get him.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. Handoff comes to Cook. And an alley to run. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. After the sack on first down, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. First down, here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he works works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Now a run with Cook. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
2nd down and goal. Cousins. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Everson Griffin able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Cousins to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. A give. This is Cook, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Bravo!
3rd and long for Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Gun. Here we go. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Curry. Go. Mike 51. Come on, D. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Hey, yo. Pin the mirrors back and go full street. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ben Gideon able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. 37-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for... In this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
Going the other way.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
3 down, 3 down. Showing up. 2.
Following the interception, Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got you. 28. 51. Watch the slash.
From the gun, here's Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get and the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Let's go.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Mike 51. Rip left, rip left. Black. Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, watch the slap.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal.
I got one. Switch. Deuce.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. To throw is Cousins. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. Fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, fourth and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Now Cousins on fourth down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. D Ford. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally when you have zero.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. And their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Cook following the penalty. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's second and 8 now. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Here's Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook